Hey y'all, it's Jason. So, welcome back. You're on my channel in my ... There's a couple things that involve creating content on YouTube that seem like a hassle but aren't really. First thing, you have to be comfortable and not sweaty and gross. Problem, I have to wear a shirt. Now, I don't wear shirts. I wear shirts in public, but I'm not in public, and yet I still have to wear a shirt. So I'm having issues with the fact that I'm overly heated. And yeah, it's due to the fact that I'm overweight, but that's okay. So anyway, I have a shirt on. Next problem, you can't have the AC on while the camera's running and you're recording because it makes that noise. So we have to go ahead and turn that off. Now we can record in silence, which helps you to hear me, which is something you all want to do. Obviously, I have like 14 subscribers. I'm in demand. So, the next thing we're going to do is hydrate. Now, I have been hydrating with this product, which I will not be, let's say, getting paid to endorse yet. So once they go ahead and catch up, and pay me to put them on camera, because I have over 14 subscribers, they can go ahead and send me a check and maybe I'll reveal who I drink. However, I do drink soda, and I had been drinking diet soda, but that, because of my recent surgery I had, and the doctors continuously complaining that my stomach issues may have been due to the excessive amount of diet soda that I drank, even though, oh, by the way, it was an appendix, and yeah, it had to be removed, so they were wrong. But I listened to them because they went to like school for more years than 4, and look, as I said, I have 14 or more subscribers. I'm that famous, and being that famous and only going to 4 years of college, that's pretty impressive. I make less than anything. Because you need at least 1,000 to make $1 when you monetize your videos. But you know what's cool? I have over 14 subscribers, so I'm well on my way. Anyway, since I make nothing, I'm just going to drink right now because I'm feeling flustered and hot and thirsty. Back on track. Okay, this is the deal. So, since I make no money, and I'm already popular, and I have a 4-year degree, I've come to the conclusion that doctors are smarter because they have 2 more years than me. Sometimes even more. I mean, they can get up to like 8. It's amazing how much money they pay to be educated, and then how much money they pay for insurance because people sue a lot. And it's amazing to me that like they still want to go into being a doctor because like everybody sues them, like, oh no, you clipped my toenail too short, I want $50 million for stress. Not the profession I want to go into. Clearly I'm better suited for this profession. Create your own channel, name it something obscure that can't be followed easily, like in my ... I have all the bells and whistles for a fantastic journey of awesomeness that is coming my way. So, doctors are telling me to drink less diet soda, and then so I drink regular soda. Okay, so that's the point. I drink regular soda now, and I drink less of it. Meaning, instead of a bottle a day, like a 2-liter, I would drink 7 cans, and now I'm down to like 2. So, take that, 10-year doctor. Okay, so what I'm going to do is tell you that I need an intro. You see, this is the thing. When you're a YouTube star like me, you need an intro, and I don't have one yet. My fame has just blossomed so quickly that I don't have a YouTube, like, saying. Now, at the end, I do have an end. My end is always going to be, wait for it, go. Boom, sign off. You see it? Okay, so I have an end. I don't have a beginning. This is an issue, you see, because you need a beginning. There's a lot of YouTube stars. I haven't met them yet. Because they don't know the tidal wave of fame that will bring me to their meeting. But once I do meet them, let's say in an hour or two, tops 4 or 5 days, once my YouTube explodes. Once I meet them, once I meet the executives at YouTube, once people are demanding that I endorse their products, once all that happens, it's going to be hard to come up with an intro. So I need an intro quickly. I need you to help me come up with an intro. Getting back to the YouTubers. A lot of YouTubers out there means that the intros have been weaned down quite a bit. You got to be pretty inventive. So, I can't just come on and be like, hey kids! No, probably already used. I can't just come on and be like, welcome back to my channel, bitches! Couple reasons. One, can't say bitches because they don't monetize. Not a bad thing, because you see, monetizing don't get you fucking shit for money. YouTube, you're so nice. Anyway, it doesn't get you anything for money. You see, what happens is you get 1,000 views and you may or may not get $1. $1. 100 pennies, y'all. I could walk down the street for 4 hours and pick my ass up 100 pennies. And you know what? I don't know if 1,000 people saw me do it, but I would need at least 10,000 to get 1,000 of those bitches to say, I like that man picking up pennies. So yeah, it's pretty difficult. YouTube! To get any views and high numbers. I mean, I've been at this for literally a week, and I'm at 14. And you know who those 14 are? You love them to death. Family and friends. There's not one person I don't know that is not subscribed. Now that, my friends, after a week of work, I'm just saying it's going to be a hard road to get monetized money. So, by next week, when I have over 5 million views, I plan on having an intro. So, that's what we're focusing on today, an intro. Now, this intro has to be creative. And so far, you awesome people who are my friends and family, and the only people who currently listen to my videos, because I have nobody else who's interested, are, wrong syllable, are going to need to post more. Because if you post more, or text me if you want privately, it's better if you post it, because then I read it and I feel better about myself. Post it or text me. And tell me what would be a good intro. I need something. I have y'all, which doesn't really work because I'm not from here. And here I can't stay because on YouTube, when you get stalkers because you become so famous, they be coming up at your house. No. So anyway, I'm not from where people say y'all. So, I need a different intro. So you're going to have to work on that. Alright, because you know, as I said, I've put in all the labor here, and I'm not seeing much of a response from those who say they love me. I mean, okay, that's not entirely true, but what I'm pointing out is that, you know, when, if there's an eagle, and the eagle is flying, like, over, let's say, a ridge. So there's an eagle, he's flying over the ridge, and he's like, yo, I'm so, like, in the sky. And, like, the ridge is, like, it repeats it back because it's, like, echoes. So the echo ridge, it goes, yo, I'm in the sky, I can fly, or whatever the echo was, because I don't know what the hell the bird said. It's a bird, I don't pay attention. So the bird said whatever, the echo said whatever, and then, like, so what I'm saying is you guys give a lot of love, and that's great, but we're gonna need to do more, you know. I can't do everything. I mean, do your parts. Anyway, so this here is going to be in the background of my channel. And I am starting new videos, and in doing that, I need to do a new one of these. Because what's behind you and around you matters. And if I do a video and I release it, with diet soda that doesn't happen as often. When I release another video, you can't see the same building I built. Because that would be like, you would know the time frame. And it's little clues like that that's going to be important in my ... Because like, I'm a fucking genius. Okay? So, it's going to be things like this that will be picked up on by like stalkers, by like people who I have no idea who they are. They watch my videos, they like me, they're nice to me, they're kind to me. And by the way, stalker here doesn't mean someone who wants to kill me. Stalker here means somebody who makes me famous. A stalker, in a YouTube sense, in my opinion, is somebody who dedicates their moments to you. Somebody who goes on your YouTube channel every time you have a video post. They like it, they laugh to it, they watch it over and over again, and they're like, oh my god, did you see what he built this week? You know, shit in the background that they know they changed, me, that I've changed, because, again, genius, and they'll pick up on that. And, those people are what's going to explode my YouTube channel. Now, all joking aside, yeah, Jason has his moments, and he says some stuff. But all joking aside, this YouTube thing is going to take quite a while. And it's going to make no money for quite a while. The belief, the hope would be that it explodes within 2 months. But by the month of October. Now, I call it October. There are people in the world, specifically my mother, who call Obtober. So if anybody else calls October the actual month listed on the American calendar and said in the way October, if anybody who is strange and weird and doesn't really know how to pronunciate, if anybody else is like my mother and says Obtober, you know, feel free to comment. Now, that's going to be no one. They know that my mom does it. My mom knows that she does it. But she never says October, which is weird. It's always Obtober. God, that's strange. Anyway, so what I was saying is, one fantasy is that I would have 1 million subscribers by October. Fantasy. Obviously. Anyway, genius, gonna build this thing, blah blah, background, stalker. Okay, here we go. Lighting, it's okay, you know, I don't want to turn on that light, because I don't. And I'm fucking the one doing the video. Okay, so, now, the cool thing about these blocks is what I call them. And they're not blocks, they're called, something, I'm sure. You know, I may or may not find that out. Who fucking knows? Anyway, we have these blocks. Now, respectfully, however, this beats out Lego. And I'm sorry to my friend, I'll call her, Epiphany. I'm sorry to my friend Epiphany, who once worked for Lego. Anyway, better than Lego. And this is the reason why. First, they're old school, which is really cool. But you have so many options, and they're going to say you have options with Legos too. I mean, I understand that, because like I said, by October, when I have 1 million views, it will matter what the fuck I say, but right now it doesn't. So, you see these things? I don't know, they're really good. And they make sense, and you can build, like, strong structures with it. I mean, this shit, it's less strong than I had thought it was going to be, but it really does. It has been more strong in the past. Anyway, I like these blocks. Apparently, I don't have a good reason. Whatever. I don't know, accept that or don't accept that. Like I said, the only people watching right now are family, and they're accepted because they love me and they have to, and friends, and they're accepted because they love me and they have to. So, I don't care. I'm going to put things in categories. Putting the same with the same. And that, you know, getting back to the South, which in America has always been a problem. It's the South, right? Like Germany, the Jews, and Hitler. That whole thing, horrible, awful, bad situation. But the Germans of today are not that. So for you to be like, oh, I don't know if I want to go to Germany because, you know, that history has nothing to do with who the Germans are today. Do you know how much Merkel has done? And it was before her. I'm just saying, you can't give people a bad rap for eternity. Because one jacknut did some monstrosities, in all seriousness, to innocent folks. You can't hold a nation accountable for that decades later. It's just not cool. Anyway, so we're going to go ahead and talk about the South, which I'm going to hold responsible for slavery. So, we have things separated, which is something that the Southerners like. And we're going to separate them all and keep them their like with their like, you know? And so we're going to go ahead and do that, and in order to facilitate that, in order to channel that energy of separation, that energy of categorizing people by sight, that energy of awful, I'm glad we won the war because that's insane that you would enslave people, piece of shit Southerners, that I love. God bless their hearts. Let's channel that because we need that energy, that hateful, still flying the Confederate flag energy to go ahead and parlay into justifying that we should separate things based on likeness and color. Okay? So, Southern accent perhaps? Which I don't know if I have, but I can definitely try. So we're going to do that. So we're going to go ahead and we got the small whites and we got the large whites. No, the small whites, the medium whites, and the large whites. Which are... Ta-da! Time to go.